All right, so I'm going to create a table, and I'm going to show you how to make it accessible. So I'm just going to go to my content area, and I am going to create an item. Let's just call it test table. And then I'm just going to insert a table with, let's see, 4 columns and 4 rows. Go ahead and click advance, and you need to add a title, which is the ID, and the summary is a description. So we're just going to call this accessible table, sample of an accessible table. All right, so that one is done. But let's go ahead and insert. So let me just make the table a little bigger. I'm gonna go ahead and add a heading, and I'm just gonna use your sample heading, and it's one of your calendar. So I'm gonna add a week, assignment, due date. Okay, so actually I'm gonna go ahead and just remove that once. And we're just going to stick with your sample. So week 1, week 2, week 3. We have our text here. I'm just going to say description, or assignment 1, assignment 2, assignment 3. March 1st, March 7, March 14. Okay, so this is just a plain table with no header, but it has a title and it has a description. So first we need to highlight the top portion of our table, and we're going to click this table row properties, and the default is body, so we're just going to click that and select header. Click update. So now this top portion is our header. Additionally, we have to individually declare each of these cells as a header, both in your column area and your row area. So let me show you that one. So let's start with this first cell. Click anywhere in the cell. You don't have to highlight it. Just click anywhere and select this third icon, which is your table cell properties. And on the cell type, we are going to select header. For the scope, we are going to select column. Click update. If you notice, our text became bold. So now onto the next cell. Again, this table cell properties. Cell type is header. Scope will be column. And do the same thing to all your header on the column. So after that, we are going to move on to the row. So we're going to make all of these as a header as well. So select anywhere in the cell. We're not going to use this one anymore because we already declare it. So the next one is below that. So click anywhere. Select your table cell properties. Again, make it as a header. But this time, instead of a column, we're going to select row. Again, it changed the font into bold. The next one, header, row, date, click, header, row, and update. So now we have our column header. First is we selected it, all of the top portion, and we made it into a header here. And then we individually declare it as a column header. And then we did the same on the row, but it was a row header. So when you're done, click submit, and this table should be accessible. I forgot to add a border. Make sure that you just have a border. So let me go back just so we can add. Can select that, and I'm just gonna add a border there. Yes, so we can see. But this table, the arrangement of these is it's accessible.